Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 2 in the Super Star Wars series. Again, this is a game that was originally released way back in the day. I want to say it would have been early to mid 90s, and I'm pretty sure it was the Super Nintendo system if I'm not mistaken. And back then, this was one hell of a game. So they've remastered it and let it go for the PS4 for the great price of just $9.99. And I am trying to recall back on my childhood memories of playing this game. So right now we got our land speeder, we got C-3PO, and we got a whole bunch of Jawas and swamp rats coming after us. As you shoot down the Jawas and the swamp rats, you will get some hearts that appear, and of course those hearts, as you can guess, will help your energy level come back up to full strength. You also have some fuel stations out there, kind of look like radio towers. Well, when you shoot those things down, what will be left behind is a fuel pod, like that one right there. And that will increase your jets, which you can see on the right side of the screen. You'll do this for an absurd amount of time until the game then tells you to go on to the next step. Okay, so there's the message. Head towards the sandcrawler, so that's what we'll do. You know, the funny thing about this is you gas it up and you hit, and you start going towards the sandcrawler, but it doesn't get any closer. You got all the landscape rushing past you, yet the sandcrawler stays the same distance. Alright, you'll open up with the next screen, and you'll start running towards the sandcrawler. Now, in this case, I've already shot out a bunch of the openings that come out. They shoot fire down, they send these missiles at you, these little annoying drones come flying out at you. So if you destroy all these things, then that's that much less to focus on. After that, there's some of that fire I was telling you about. After that, you have to jump platform to platform to work your way all the way to the very top of the sandcrawler so that you can enter and try to rescue your favorite droid, R2-D2. There's one of those drones I was telling you about. So as you shoot these openings up, they no longer spit fire, they no longer release enemies, and you can focus on the task at hand. So I always recommend that you take them out. Some people, maybe not. The good thing about this jump is that you can control it even in midair. You can bring your guy back, Luke Skywalker being the guy. But here's the bad thing. If you mistime a jump and you don't correct it and pull back in time, you fall, and it can be one level all the way down to the very bottom and starting over again. It can be a little frustrating, not gonna lie. When you get to this point, you want to be careful because it's frustrating if you have to start all the way over once you've gotten up here. And again, I'm just going to shoot out as many of these turrets as I can so that they are not a problem for me later on. Even the ones that are behind me now really aren't an issue because the fire only shoots straight down. But if I can take them out, I'm still going to take them out. They should add points attached to it, but apparently not. I kind of remember the old game did, but that could just be a bad memory. Points are hearts or something I thought came out after you destroyed them. Now all you see is smoke. Alright, so down to the last set of turrets here. Even though this guy's not a threat, I'm going to take it out anyway. Okay, that was close. Last platform on the way to the top, and it's a small one, so you got to get your jump down, your timing right. And in this case, I'm going to take the guesswork out of it. I'm just going to drop. And now the last one is stationary, not too much to worry about there. Once we hit the roof, we got to outrun all these plasma shots coming from these turrets that rise and fall into the surface. And of course, as you get closer to the end, more turrets come out. Guys, this is the end of part 2, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and come back to see part 3.